Hey guys, welcome back. Today is the third day of my 7-day challenge and I will be making egg foo young with white rice. I'm only going to show myself cooking the egg foo young. I already cooked the white rice in the rice cooker. If you have a rice cooker, you pretty much know how to make white rice. So here we go. First I'm going to put a little bit of oil in my frying pan where I get my ingredients together so it can get hot. I'm going to take a can of bean sprouts. I'm going to take my green onion and with a scissors, I'm going to cut little pieces. Start with the white part and then the green part. This is going to be pretty much a vegetarian dish, but you can make any kind of egg foo young. Shrimp egg foo young, pork egg foo young, chicken egg foo young, beef, whatever you want to make pretty much. Okay, then move this around a little bit. Now I'm going to get some cornstarch and I'm going to put about, let me see if a teaspoon will be good enough. Maybe one more, because I'm going to use 6 eggs altogether. Okay. We won't be putting the eggs into this until we're ready to put it into the fire, because it's going to get watery. So once we're ready to cook it, that's when we're going to put the eggs in. And I might put a little bit more cornstarch in here. So 3 teaspoons will be a tablespoon. So that's what you will put, a tablespoon. There we go. Now, I'm going to check my oil, see if it's hot enough. For you to check your oil to see if it's hot enough, you can use something made of wood. Usually a chopstick, but I'm going to use this wooden spoon. If you put it in there, if you look really close, see how it's bubbling in the oil? It means the oil is hot enough. So I'm going to put the eggs into my batter. I'm going to put 6 eggs. And number 6. Okay, we're gonna mix the mixture together. This is sort of like an omelet. I know that chefs tell you that an omelet shouldn't have any color on it, but every time I made omelets growing up and my mother made omelets, we like when they were brown with a little bit of ketchup. They tasted good to me, so these will be like a cooked omelet. It just happens to have bean sprout and green onions in it. Now the easiest way to put it in the frying pan would be with a ladle. And I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, you get a ladle and you get yourself some of the mixture. You put it above the frying pan and you get to a specific spot and you hold it there, let it start cooking. You don't want it to spread out too much. So you hold it until it starts cooking on the bottom, and then you let it go. If it moves a little bit, you could always pull, but hold it until it starts cooking, and then you let it go. Let me do that one more time. I'm gonna hold it there until it starts cooking, so it doesn't spread out too much. You can always come with your spoon and push it more together, so it could be kind of roundish. Okay, I'll do one more. I think it'll fit in there. Okay, while we let those cook, we're gonna make the sauce. In here I have about 3/4 of a cup of water, a 1/2 tablespoon of ginger. You could use fresh ginger and fresh garlic. I have powdered ginger and powdered garlic. I took a couple of the white parts of the onion and put them in there. I put a tablespoon of soy sauce. And I'm going to put some oyster sauce. This is actually vegan oyster sauce, because in case somebody's allergic to shellfish, you don't want to kill them. So I will be putting maybe like 2 tablespoons in of this oyster sauce. That's 1, 2. You could always taste it after the sauce is cooking down to see if you need anything else, any more soy sauce anymore. It'll be to your taste. You know, some people don't like too much salt, and soy sauce tends to be very salty. So the sauce will be cooking down after we finish our eggs. See, so it's gonna look like this. We probably could use a little bit more soy sauce, but I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna make sure my eggs are cooking. Unfortunately, my little light went out. It should be cooking a lot faster, but in your frying pan it might. But like I said in all my other videos, this doesn't have any gas, so I have to use this little burner. Okay, I'm gonna try to turn it around. Oh, there it is. Okay, you see how it's brown? They usually tell you make sure that your omelets aren't this color, chefs, but this is the way egg foo young has to be, that color. Okay. I'll try turning this one. Let me see. Oops. Okay. Oh, okay. It's getting there. And anything that falls off, you could just put it right back on top. This one I'll leave it cook a little bit more until my light turns green again. Okay, gonna clean up a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, now that my egg foo young is done, I'm gonna warm up the sauce in the microwave, because like I said, I have no gas and I only have this burner. I don't want to have to take this off and use another pot, so I'm just gonna go right here and put it in the microwave. I'll be right back with you, but you can stay with me. I'll talk to you. So I'm going to put it for maybe 2 minutes for now. And I'll see how does it taste, and if I need to put any more soy sauce. In the meanwhile, we're gonna make what they call a cornstarch slurry. I have some water here, about a couple of tablespoons full, maybe 2 or 3. And this is what's gonna make your sauce thick, depending how thick you want it. I'm gonna start it off with, you start out with cold water, by the way. Start out with a teaspoon of cornstarch. I'll mix it in really good. And you have to start with cold water. If you do warm water, it tends to clump up. So see how it, and like I said, depending on how thick you want your sauce, you'll keep adding cornstarch and making slurries. But I think this is going to be good enough. It's not that much sauce. So now that we made the slurry, I'll come right back to you when my sauce is ready for the slurry. Okay, I took my sauce out. I'm going to drizzle in the slurry as I'm moving it around with the spoon. And then we're going to pop it right back in the microwave. Come back to you. Okay guys, so now we have our sauce. See how thick the sauce is? And you just pour it over your eggs. And like I said, it's to your taste how much soy sauce you want to put in. You know, start with a tablespoon and go from there. And there you go, that's your egg fouillon for the 3rd day of my 7-day challenge. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, give me a comment. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.